Hi everybody, it's Donna here, occasionally Zsa, and I'm here with a quick project share. I think I've got three different things to show you today. I'm going to start off with these flowers down here. I actually made these tonight when I got home from work. They went pretty quick, pretty easy. We'll start with the little one. This one, it's a little pretty lace I got. I think I got the lace at Goodwill. And as it was a gathered lace already, and so what I did is as I wound it around, I also added some of that filament that I showed, the eyelash trim, the Martha Stewart eyelash trim. So this actually is a peachy pink with a gold filament through it. So it really kind of gives this little flower some sparkle. And then I just popped a little very soft light pink mulberry flower on the inside. So that's the first one. Pop that there. The next two are somewhat similar. This one's a little different. And all it is I put a crochet doily on the back, and I took and gathered some lace up and popped this, it's almost like a very light peach silk flower in the center, and you can see it does have the little yellow stamens on the inside. I did add just a little bit of trim here, a little bit of a ribbon there as well. And the second one is very similar to that, however without the ribbon. So you can see, the profile. I love this lace. This lace I had gotten on the internet, and I'm really happy with it. But that is the other flower. So those are my flowers. Pop those over here. And then the next thing that I have, and it does have a flower on it that I made. I bought this purse, I don't know, again, Goodwill or someplace. That seems to be all I ever do is go to the Goodwill. But it has like a shimmery organza, and it's a peachy pink satin with this goldish pinkish organza on the outside. I think I paid $3 for the bag. It's brand new, very clean. And so what I did is I actually made this last year, and I will show it to you. I made it for my mother-in-law. My daughter had a vintage wedding, and so she was, we were all dressing, vintagey, I guess you could say. And so we wanted something that would kind of go with her outfit. So I put this fringe on. I dyed the fringe a very soft peachy pink, as you can see. And I ended up putting flat back pearls all around the perimeter of the bag as well, on top of the fringe. But this is what it looks like. So it was, I thought it was pretty vintagey looking actually. And this is a chiffon flower that I made. And I, had cut the petals, and I did that melting, with the candle, singeing it. And then I just placed just a little flower on the inside, which it's pearlized, so it goes with the pearls. And so that's what my mother-in-law was carrying with her outfit. And I think it's real cute. I think it came out pretty cute. It's got a little small handle here, as you can see. But anyway, so I thought I'd share that with you. I really enjoyed making these flowers. I made quite a few. Well, obviously, too, when I made my daughter's bouquet, used a lot of those flowers in it. So anyway, that is that. And the last thing that I wanted to show you quickly was something that I made, 3 nights ago. I was just in here working, and I had picked up this picture frame at, again, I think it was a Goodwill. I think I hit them all on the East Coast here. Anyway, this was at the Goodwill, and I I liked it because it reminded me of a mirror on the top of a bureau, the way, it swings. You can see, it swings here. And when I got it, it was this color. This is like a mahogany brown, which I thought was pretty ugly. So the mahogany had a lot of red in it, and I didn't like it at all. So I ended up painting it, so you can see the back side here. The only thing I didn't paint was this side. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but let me just talk about real quick the paints that I used. I use this Waverly chalk paint. I do gesso sometimes when I paint, but I have to tell you, if you have a chance to get this one is plaster, and it's a matte finish, so it's matte like the gesso, but you don't need half as many coats. 2 coats is all I did. That was it. I find when I use gesso, it's 2, 3, 4, especially over something as dark as this. So I recommend this paint for anybody. I mean, it's just, I felt it was really good, and you're going to see just how the coverage when I turn this around. So I did that, and then where it had the scroll work and stuff, I've had this paint, oh, I don't know, probably 30 years, and I've saved it. Because you know what, 30 years ago it was expensive. This little can 30 years ago was $10. But what it is it's called Kemp, and it's a gold enamel. It's exterior permagild, so it's like a gold gild paint. And I mean, it's as old as the hills. But you know what? I still pull it out. A lot of my picture frames that I have in the house are antique and they're gold, and I use this paint because they're quite decorative, and it's plaster under that, and if it chips or something, I go just right over it with this, and it hides any chips or whatever. But I really love this paint. So as you can see, um, I kind of gilded, I guess you could say, over. So I just kind of hit all the raised areas. And I did print out on my printer a picture to put in here. And I wanted it to be shabby chic and vintage. And so this is what I have. And I love this. I think it came out so pretty. So this is, I'm sure we're all familiar with this. I think it's a Harrison Fisher print. Um, Kind of looks like a Gibson girl, but anyway, so I popped her in here. I think this was a 5x7. So when I printed it, I made sure it was a 5x7, and then I painted this whole thing. And it does show some wood grain here, but of course it's plastic. But I'm happy that the wood grain came out. I like the matte finish, and then I went over and gilded it with the gold. So you can see that. Let me just move this up a little bit. I don't know if that's a better shot or not, but it is so pretty. It just reminds me of something that would be sitting on a bureau. Um, and I just think the subject matter is beautiful. It's a beautiful print. So that's it. That's what I've done recently. I hope you like it. And I will be working on other projects, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye now.